Did you recently complete or apply for a modification to your home loan? Then find out your loan was transferred to NationStar Mortgage? Don't worry, mortgages are transferred to other companies for servicing all the time. And NationStar is one of the leading mortgage servicers in America, so you can relax. If your modification was completed, it won't change. If you applied, the process will simply continue with NationStar. We'll honor the agreement you had with your previous servicer. In fact, somebody may even be working on it as you're watching this video. If you have any concerns, we're happy to talk. Call us at the number on the screen. As your mortgage modification application is reviewed during the transfer process, here's what you can expect. If you already have a trial modification in progress, you should continue making your trial payments to NationStar until your modification is complete. You don't have to change a thing. If you applied for a modification with your previous servicer but don't know its status, call us. We'll work together and figure out exactly where things stand. If you were approved for a modification but it was not finalized with your previous servicer, send us a copy of your trial and/or modification agreement so we can make sure we have the same information. It'll help us speed things along. NationStar understands how hard you worked to get this far. We'll work just as hard to make the transfer process as smooth as possible. Remember all the forms and paperwork you filled out when you got your loan? All of that and your recent modification application have to be provided to us by your previous servicer. But sometimes the previous servicer doesn't provide all the required documents, or misidentifies or mislabels something. We're working hard to obtain all the information needed from your previous servicer and to keep things easy for you. That's why we want to be in touch. Call us if you have any questions or information we need to know, especially if you're not exactly sure where you are in the process. We may even call you to keep things moving. Here are some answers to commonly asked questions about the transfer process. Does a modification affect your credit score? Depending on your situation and type of modification, there are some ways it could potentially affect your credit. However, whether it does or not, paying late or missing payments is much more damaging to your credit. This is why requesting your modification was such a smart decision. Will your previous mortgage company's modification be honored? You bet. If you have a previously approved trial modification and are making trial payments, NationStar will honor the terms. If you already returned your signed modification agreement, NationStar will honor that too. What if the final modification agreement with your previous mortgage company was completed, but the modification wasn't finalized? No problem. Just send us a copy of the final signed agreement as soon as possible using one of the following methods. Having the agreement will help us check your status quicker and keep things moving. Remember, if you have any concerns or questions, call us. We'll work with you to keep your original modification on track.